Hello, Georgia. This is Steve Andersson, former state representative, retired from the great state of Illinois, and one of the lead advocates for passing the Equal Rights Amendment in Illinois in 2018, about 40 years after it should have been passed. But we passed it, and now I am so honored and so thrilled to be able to send this videotape down to you to encourage you to do the right thing, you to pick up the baton where we left it, and pass the Equal Rights Amendment in Georgia. You know, as I've worked on this throughout the states, I've traveled to a great many states fighting to get one more state done. One of the people that I've had the pleasure, the absolute pleasure to talk with, we've actually never met in person, but to talk with is Triana Arnold James. You have a passionate advocate in Triana. She will not give up. She is just a fighter. And I know she's fighting hard for you in Georgia, which means she's fighting hard for all of us in all of the United States. So I wanted to say thank you to Triana, and thank you to her for inviting me to make this videotape. Also working with her is Sharon J. Hill, who also, I mean, these are your core people, and everybody needs some leaders, and you've got some wonderful leaders in Georgia, and I'm thrilled about it. Honestly, it's very, very cold here in Illinois, so I really wish I could be with you, because you have a beautiful state and a beautiful climate most of the time. So I envy you that. So you're going into your session, as I understand it, and you have the opportunity to pass the ERA. I want to tell you a little bit about our experience in Illinois and try to give you our perspective on what worked and what didn't work, so that you have that. The first thing I always get this question of, why do we even need the ERA? Who needs it? We have a 14th Amendment. Women are pretty much equal. That's what you hear. And so this is just a waste of time. Women are equal in the 21st century. Well, simply not true. But I'm a supporting player in this. The people who can really tell you about that are the women who experience the discrimination. I hear about it secondhand. I fight against it, but again, I play a supporting role. You play the lead role, and so I thank you for that. But the reality is, legally, and I'm a lawyer by trade and a human rights commissioner by occupation, so my job is to defend human rights, is that there are significant changes and differences between men and women and what laws apply to them and how we even review the law. It's dramatic. I don't have time within this video to go into it, but trust me when I say we are not equal, but we need to be. And so that's what this ERA fight is all about. Don't let anybody tell you this isn't necessary or this won't move the ball for the women of the United States and the women of Georgia in particular, but all the women of all the United States. And when I say that, I really should correct myself. This isn't just about women. This is about men and women. This is about girls and boys. I have always argued that the only solutions you get are the solutions based on the people who are in the room making those decisions. So whether you're talking about legislatures, boardrooms, whatever room you're in, if that room is filled with a bunch of people who look like me, the solutions that they come up with will be solutions that a bunch of people like me probably come up with. But instead, if we can fill that room with people who look like me, but also women of color, the LGBTQ community, trans people, you name it. Let's fill it with all these different classifications of people. Guess what? The brainstorming that will go on will be far broader than the brainstorming that would happen if it's just me and people who look like me. So when we do this, when we pass the ERA, and we will pass the ERA, this is for all of us. All boats rise, if you will. When we pass something like this, everybody benefits, not just one group. So I'm thrilled of your activity. Now today happens to be January 9th, the day that I'm taping this, a few days before your event. And my understanding is that just a few hours ago, Virginia's Senate committee passed the ERA, so it'll go to their first chamber for passage very shortly. I'm hoping and I'm praying, honestly, that Virginia will be the 38th state. But that's not the end. That's not the end. We want every state to ratify this. And the ones who tried to unratify it, rescind it, well, I want them back too. Not just because we need them, because at 38 we've got the states we need, but I want all 50 states. I want all our states, all our possessions. I want them all to ratify it because it's the right thing to do. And I know Georgia can do that. And I believe in you, Georgia. So my hope, my prayers are with you. My assistance is available to you. If only I could have been there today, I would have, but I can't. So I send you this video with my deepest respect and my more than willing offer of help as things go forward. But I kind of know you can do it without me. I'm a supporting player. You're the lead roles. So take it home, bring it home for all of us, and I am so proud to be able to share this with you. Thank you so much. Georgia, pass the ERA. Good luck. I know you're going to do it. Thanks.